Far away beyond the swampy lake of Ogrecock, in the land of Larciona, lived a goblin named Chester. Chester was a member of the Warcrog tribe and worked in the village as a blacksmith's apprentice. This was more than a high-class job for a goblin to have. The humans revered him as almost as worthy as a citizen. Life was very good for Chester. One day, as Chester was pounding away at some steel, he noticed a fine aroma in the air. A salty smell with a tinge of lavender stung his nostril more fiercely than any bumblebee in the sodomite forest. Chester turned quickly to see a woman more beautiful than any other. She had greasy black hair that hung down to her buttocks, and the most slender breasts he had ever inquired upon. He noticed a slight bulge in her dress that resembled a bush of sorts. Chester was excited, perhaps even pleased as his toes curled and his member rose to the occasion. He pounced on her, as fiercely as a tiger, and ripped her dress clean off.
Oh no!
The room began to reek of pickled herring as he obliterated her body with his cock that resembled a club used by the Imperial Army. That is nearly the leg's length of a full-grown man. After an hour, the body was mashed and red, the blood looking like the tomato sauce strewn upon rice. Chester was swarmed by soldiers and taken to the dungeons before he could find full satisfaction in the act. Chester is starved for about a week, living only on crumbs, a few rats he could catch, and the water that drained down from the gutters. He was very lonely and only once mustered up enough strength to explore his body sexually. Chester decided that he must one day break out of this cell before he starves or dies from ass rot. So he schemes. Chester has always been very good at putting together plans and executing them. He decides to attack the guard who comes in nightly to check on his cell. This is the evening, and Chester waits to execute his plans. Chester has sharpened his toenail into a shiv, and is planning to knife the guard in the neck and escape. He hears the pitter-patter of the guard coming down the steps now, and pretends to be eating the rat leg from his dinner last night. The guard comes up to the gate, as Chester knows he will. He comes up just close enough to be in the range of Chester's toe shiv. Chester jumps quickly to execute the plan and trips over the toenail, breaking it. He falls onto the toenail and its short, sword-like length penetrates his penile region, swiftly removing his genitals, and he crashes, headfirst, into the bars of the cell. Chester lay there on the dungeon floor in the most excruciating pain imaginable for nearly 17 hours as rats chewed mercilessly at his flesh until he bled out.